Welcome to F on Swellz Conquer the Universe. It's your boy, the F.O., along with
Swellz.
And we back here with another one. Today, we going to be repping our squad. Now, football season, obviously, those are the squads we repping. Swellz is repping baseball a little bit too right now. But he didn't get the memo, but we be shooting off the cuff sometimes. So, I got me a little flair. You know what I'm saying? The Ohio State. Now, that's my college team, man. My college team is the Ohio State Buckeyes, and my NFL team is actually the San Francisco 49ers. Who is your team, man?
In college football, I would have to say the Tennessee Vols.
Tennessee Vols.
Yes.
Okay, Vols.
Go Vols. And in football, I like the Colts, the Indianapolis Colts. That's my squad.
Okay.
That's the team I root for before everybody else. Do you have teams? I don't hate every team, besides my team. You know how people, I hate everybody but us. I don't hate everybody. I only hate the teams that beat us when it count the most.
Okay, so there's a team that I do hate.
I knew that. Well, if you rep the Ohio State, I already kind of know what team that is.
That team up north.
The
state is shaped like this a little bit, like a mitten.
It is.
For wiping ass. But during the football season, so a tradition, and this is just me growing up, one of the things that we did is when the football season start, I cannot say the name of that college.
Up north.
Now, and it's crazy. If we're talking, and I'll try not to, but if I'm having just a general conversation that definitely ain't about football, I'll reference the state. It's all in context also, but I try not to even do that.
Okay.
I don't really have many people that I need to talk to about that state.
Right.
So I do pretty well.
And the people who you do talk to honestly understand the hate, because there are teams that I hate.
Right.
So I know what the distaste that team. Yes. So I feel. Go ahead.
And it's crazy. It's so deeply ingrained. Like I hate those colors. I hate that they're sponsored by Jordan. I hate that the helmet, to the back. This is all stupid. Like everything they do is stupid. I hate the way that they helmets look, and they're literally the same design as all the other football helmets. Like just the actual helmet, not the actual designs on it. I hate everything about, and I shouldn't feel that way. And I allow 18, sometimes 17 to 22, 23-year-old young people to influence my emotions.
Get out of pocket, huh?
For a Saturday
afternoon or evening. Do you raise your blood pressure? It's horrible.
And you know what's crazy? With if my team, if it's a tight game and my team do something good, they do something well, and it worked, whatever I'm doing at that moment,
try to repeat it.
I try to keep, yeah.
You think what you're doing hundreds of miles away from the game, and I promise you, none of these players even know you are on Earth.
They don't know nothing about me.
And you think that if you were, as an example, if you were walking in the room and you sat down, and it's the way you sat down, and your team did something good on TV, and you looked around, you was like, okay, I need to come in the room. You need to repeat that.
Do you want to know how crazy this is? Let me tell you how crazy.
Tell me how crazy this is, because
one time, we was driving down the field. This is a couple years ago. I forgot what team, whatever. Driving down the field. I had to pee. Had to pee real bad. Then there was a couple penalties, a couple other things on this drive. I was like, I am not leaving. I'm not going to pee until the commercial break.
Right.
They never did a commercial break, even with penalties, injured players. This drive was just the longest drive in the history of football.
Oh, and you're just dying.
And I had to pee.
And you're dying. Yes.
We end up scoring. We scored on that drive.
Did you wait it out?
Yes, like a child. I was like, they did this because I had to pee.
Oh my God.
I'm just going to continue to hold this. It gets a little crazier. On another time, I did leave the room. I tried to leave the room real quick. TV up loud enough for me to hear what's going on. When I left the room, I forgot if I went to the kitchen, whatever. They scored. So I went in there. Yes. Other team got the ball. Didn't do. They ended up
3 and out,
kicking it off.
Okay.
I mean punting it.
Okay.
I left the room to see if they could do good again while I wasn't in the room.
Did it work?
It did not. But I tried it, and my brain, my logical brain, who knows that literally has no bearings on whatever they do at all whatsoever. Like, there's literally a coach who literally, he could tell his players what to do, and then they go out there and don't execute it properly. But he has direct contact with them to tell them he can't control it. For me,
hundreds of miles away,
holding my piss or leaving a room,
thinking that right there, that action of yours, you thought the butterfly effect came all the way from, it could have been in Ohio where they're playing or wherever they're playing.
Right.
And you're saying from there to here, the butterfly did what it did, and you're like, I need to replicate and you know what? I can't say that that's that crazy, because now I'm going to tell you, this is what I do. My craziness when it comes to me watching the game. Okay, say I didn't catch the game at the beginning, right? And I come in the game, right? And we're up. And it doesn't matter if I'm watching, like, I like the Vols, I like the Colts,
right,
I like the Yankees in baseball. That's about it right there. Those are in basketball. I mean,
I'm a Cavs fan.
I'm not really I'm a basketball fan. I really don't. I know who I don't like. I mean, I kind of don't like that whole, and like you said, I just don't like that northeastern region of the United States. You know what I'm saying? I got a tattoo. You already know what it says. But
Buck Foston,
just because I didn't want to write fuck or Boston on my leg.
But it's clever.
Well, no, yeah, it was. I thought it was actually dope because my kids could actually.
It's like you're drunk and you're telling somebody how much you don't like the Red Sox. So you say, whatever, I'm Soderly Tober, Buck Foston.
Yeah. That's that, and that's actually really good. I should have used that story. I already had a good story, but no, I get, when I would watch my team, and if my team was winning, I'd be like, okay, I'm not watching no more of the game because my team was winning without me watching them.
Right.
So I would, let me go watch something else. I'm gonna watch a movie now, or watch maybe another team sport. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we're doing good without me watching. And does it work all the time? No. I have no bearing of me watching this game.
It is literally disproven by science.
Yeah, and like, in college basketball, in college basketball, I do like Carolina. Okay. Because my pops he went to Georgetown and he went to North Carolina. So, he got his little law degree in that. So when he was in the Army, I grew up and that's who he rooted for. Okay. So I rooted for, Carolina. The two teams that he rooted for that I did not root for was the Celtics and the Cowboys. He was a big Dallas fan. I hate the Cowboys. Yeah, I hate the Cowboys too. I think you either love the Cowboys or you know what? It's not even that I even hate them. It's so funny how people can predict how they're gonna do, and it's like it nobody ever fails in that. When it comes to them being a great regular season team and not showing up in the playoffs for like the last umpteen years. And that's my pop's phrase right there. You know what's crazy? I talk so much trash on the Cowboys. Oh my God. And it's like, but what my team is? We ain't won the Super Bowl since then either. I would rather be the Cowboys because the Cowboys at least ain't winning. But you know what? Your team is not hated. Like, they're not as hated. Like, my team is not as hated. I may have had a quarterback that people did not like because he was murdering people left and right, but our team is not your team. See, I know more Frisco. And when you even say that, people aren't like, oh, okay, they kind of understand, okay, I get it. You like the 49ers, whatever. But as soon as you say they like Dallas, I'm telling you, that cringes faces. There's another team.
What's up?
I was going to say the I didn't even want to say it. Yes, that team right there. And I didn't like it because I know that those people that were fans of that team up there did not just all of a sudden move all over the USA and just spread that disease that they had. And now everybody was a fan of them. Because I was like, I just refused. Nobody moved from that. Now there was just that's just, I can't stand bandwagon fans. I
hate it.
I think that is just so, ugh. Yeah, so.
I don't like the Patriots either. Mm-hmm. I didn't like Tom Brady. Tom Brady played for that team up north.
I just didn't like his jersey. I don't know if dude is cool or anything.
I ain't never met him. I ain't like Tom Brady from a football aspect because I think he's, whatever.
That's it.
Not like people hate LeBron. We ain't gonna go into that.
I was gonna go another baseball way because I do like, as much as I hated the Dead Sox, I fucking loved Manny and Big Papi. Like, if you didn't at least be like, they're very interesting people. I mean, come on. And then they were dope. And they were dope when it counted. They weren't they were dope. Okay, we finna have the playoffs. They won some rings, bruh.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh my, and the way Manny was out there with the locks and the oversized jersey. Bruh, Manny did not give a fuck. And he was like, yo, we playing baseball tonight? All right, I'll put my it's like he'd be like, I guess I'll stop drinking now. We playing at 7? What is it? 1? I have one more. Just one. Just one.
I think I can swing it.
Yeah. I'll be on time. I promise I'll be on time. I mean, but I hated his fucking jersey. When we played in the playoffs, I would never say I was scared. I was concerned. Every single game, especially when we were up 3-1, and I think it was in 14, and they came, I don't remember the year now, but we were up 3-1 in the American League East Championship Series, and this was to go to the World Series, and they came back and beat us 3 games straight, or 4 games, I don't forget, was it 3 or 4? It just hurt my heart. They made a movie. They made a movie with this shit where even the people in the movie were like, we thought we were going to have to remake it, but it was all literally live. How they even put that part, they didn't make they put that part in a movie, and I never watched the movie because I knew that. That's just like Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling when they did what they did to us in the World Series. That hurt my heart. And Gonzalez hit oh my God, I can remember it like it was yesterday. I went to the mall and didn't even want to see him. Yeah, but I feel the hatred.
Man, so even okay, it's more so with Ohio State. And I'm going to tell you why, I feel like it just hurts me so. It messes up my Sunday's horrible. Sunday is gray when Ohio State loses.
On Saturday.
Yeah. They lose Saturday. My whole Sunday is ruined. Mostly because the 49ers can lose. I don't think that you don't expect your NFL team to go undefeated.
No.
You need to win. Big thing, you need to win those division games. So, losing against the Seahawks or the Cardinals or the Rams, those do hurt a little bit more as far as how I feel. I don't like them losing. I don't watch highlights, but I don't watch ESPN. I don't watch shorts or nothing when Ohio State loses, because I feel like they're going to show highlights
of how y'all lost.
Of how we lost.
What do you mean you guess that's exactly what they're going to do.
I know, yeah. And we're the number 1 team right now too.
Oh, you are awesome. Bro, I can't, you know what? That was so impressive I am not by no means a Buckeye fan. No, not at all. But I am a football. I am a foot. And what's funny is when people, like when they say, well, I don't like your team. And the first thing what I say is, my response to anybody who ever says, well, I don't like the color. We don't need you.
Right.
That's fine. We don't. So
I do plenty of my superstitions for my team without yours.
Right. So it's so funny. Like, just somebody is saying, I mean, you be smart. I'm gonna be smart right back.
Right.
Whatever. But what they did last year in the playoffs was
greatest run ever.
Oh my God. Was so. I was like, oh my gosh. And it was literally right after they lost to the team up north, right?
We lost to the team up north.
Then
they had then there was all the conference championships, which we didn't play in because we lost that game.
Right. Y'all didn't even play in the conference championship.
Didn't even make it in conference.
So y'all next game was the first game in the playoffs, right?
And that's where we played UT.
And that was it right there.
Right.
And just murdered us.
And you know what's crazy, man?
We had the greatest time literally just caravanning up to Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that they were ready to play the game because your team came out there like, oh, that's so cute.
When they had their shirts off,
yeah, it was like, oh, that's so cute, y'all think y'all ready for the weather? Y'all think y'all okay? That's so. And like I said, I was going for UT, and the way they got murdered, I was like, oh, okay, so that's like what a really big team that pays their players. Like we don't have enough. The first thing I thought, we don't have enough money in Tennessee because, I mean, now you can pay. So it's like, well, how much money do y'all really have now? Obviously, in Ohio, they have a lot of money in Ohio.
They got some big boots.
They got a lot.
You know what one of their names is? LeBron James.
You know what team is going to be good and I'm just saying this because since the NIL.
What's up?
And since now you can pay. Who are some of the schools that have always had really good schools when it comes to other things other than sports? Like Vanderbilt is a great medical school, right, but they haven't had like the greatest teams. Right. Now that they know, no, it's not like it's let me slide you the envelope. Here's a pie. I heard your wife likes peach cobbler. Try my wife's peach cobbler right here. Don't you know what I'm saying? Like now it's like, oh, how much do you want to get a winning team in whatever sport that it is you want to strive in? And I'm looking at like Vandy, and as much as I detest puke, which you already know what that really is, it's the Blue Devil, and they got a lot of money because that's a great, a lot of people done. So I'm like, man, these schools that were. They start looking at their alums. Yeah. That's
why Oregon is going to be, that's why Oregon was already a good team. They
were a good team, but they didn't openly. Now that's what I'm saying. Now look at like Oregon is going to be.
Because we know everybody was getting paid.
Yeah, it's just now we know,
and they could get paid more, and then they could get all these endorsements.
Now you can drive your car without even wearing like, let me get my shades and my hat. No,
right, you ain't got to come up with this cover story that my uncle got this car.
Yeah, or got this tractor.
Right.
Or you know what I'm saying? Because
them linemen got them tractors, right?
Yeah, them linemen just like, my daddy don't need a car. He needs a truck. Right. You know what I'm saying? He needs
350, F350.
He needs a Super Duty. Yeah. He don't need none of this fancy schmancy shit. Nah.
I feel you. Well, I'm excited about the season. Right now, as we speak, we are in week 2 of the college football. Week 2.
Who y'all play this week?
We are playing Ohio.
Okay, should be a W.
And I love this because that's another thing. Because people be thinking I'm being nitpicky when they say, my team is Ohio. I was like, no, my team is Ohio State.
It's actually, say it.
The Ohio State. Right. But just on that, it's Ohio State.
Right.
And they're like, well, no,
you're not a fan.
Because I like, why don't we get that? But you have a Florida, who are the Gators.
Right, Gators.
You have a Florida State.
Right.
Seminoles.
Right.
You have an Oklahoma Sooners and an Oklahoma State Cowboys.
Right.
You got Oregon. What is it? Oregon Ducks. You got Oregon State Beavers.
Right.
You have Ohio State Buckeyes, and you have Ohio Bobcats.
I don't even know what
and we're called. And now this is the time where now people are the Ohio people who just want to say my team is Ohio. Now We're literally playing Ohio. So are you going to say Ohio versus Ohio? Or is it Ohio State versus Ohio?
And that's what you would say.
Right.
Or you would say the Buckeyes versus the Bobcats. A lot of times that's what most sports people reference the nickname or mascot, whatever, But I feel you. We got to go to Georgia, and that's not going to be.
They played Austin Peay.
And only scored, they didn't even score 30 points, I don't think.
That was crazy.
And I just knew, when I saw that on the schedule, I was like, oh my gosh, Austin Peay is going to get slaughtered. And I'm thinking in my head, when I was looking at the little sports ticker, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, did they put in their third string against Austin Peay? Because I'd have been. They
scored 24, 28?
Yeah, like 28. It wasn't 30.
If you're going to score, if you're going to do that.
Scored a touchdown.
If you're going to do that, it got to be a zero.
Got to be a zero.
Team. It has to be a zero.
And then they accidentally, I guess, and then the fact that Austin Peay scored a touchdown. I don't care if they say, well, it was a gimme. They can call it whatever. But they played Georgia. In Georgia. Because they didn't play.
They couldn't even fit the.
They couldn't. Yeah. That was just the band. They would put the band on where the visitors were at our stadium or Austin Peay Stadium, and they would have nobody for fans. They would have no room for fans. They would just be the band. That's how small Forterra Stadium is.
Right.
But now Tennessee got to go to Georgia, and I think that's what they did. I think they played like their third or fourth string, or they just got some people that were like, hey, I know you know football. You look like you played football before. How about you play football for us Saturday? We got a team. We got a high school team coming from.
But that's that thing. That's like a scrimmage. That's what you brought because they don't get a preseason. So you're supposed to use that. Yeah. Now we put our starters. I think we play like a series or something in the third quarter. Ohio State, because they played Grambling State.
Oh yeah,
and they beat them the way you supposed to.
And and that was like, wow. I wonder how much Grambling State got for that.
$1 million.
They got
the coach was talking about. He was like, we know what it is. He said all I'm looking for is good, clean football. He's talking about his team like having the right amount of personnel on the field and whatever. Because his first thing he said was, we got it. He said they got a good band. We got a good band, which they do.
They got probably a better band.
Right.
Better sounding. I wouldn't say because you know what,
they can't do all that stuff.
But you know what? I bet you could teach them. I bet you could. That's what I'm saying. Like they could sound like that. They just don't.
Yeah, I think the talent level between band members, it probably really ain't a talent level difference.
Yeah, I think in football is one thing. That's one thing.
Big,
because you got physical, but how much better are you with the cello than this person over here?
We know these people.
You know what I'm saying?
And we know the people at Grambling State can do some choreography.
They dancing with their stuff. But Ohio State got, they got some people that can play the flute and clarinet that are top notch. They didn't get the schmucks. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I got you. But yeah, man. You got anything else for it, man?
No.
I was excited for the football season.
Yes.
Hey, check it out. We got some stuff that we're trying to brew up. So to make this exciting as far as football, have guests to talk trash about football, because you only locked into a couple teams with me and Swellz. We want to hear some people who hates the Ohio State or hates the Colts or whatever, so we can get some opposing views or whatever. So, but that's it, man.
Yeah, this shout out to Czar, because I know he don't like he calls them the Spankies. So yeah, we need to get you on here, Czar. Yeah, holla at your boy, because he a big Mets fan.
That
I
other
like the
team,
colors
man.
like I ain't front.
For sure.
All right.
Well, that's it for F on Swellz Conquer the Universe. Until next time, peace.
Holla.
I gotta cut to the chase. Yeah. Everyone give me some space.